Hello one and all, and welcome to a little tutorial special. This is your host Liberty, and somebody in the forums asked if, well, we were talking about layering of cliffs and cliff heights and shift mapping, and I couldn't explain it properly, so instead I'm going to show him them the tutorial. A tutorial. So basically we're just going to take a map, any map. Wait, new map. This is just a random project that I have been using for a while, and let's call it Desata Mountain. Hey! Alrighty, so we have over here tiles. Might want the outside tiles actually. Exterior. There we go. Nice. What do I have? Why do I have two sets of tiles? Oh, whatever. Alright, so we're going to just show off a little bit of what you can do with shift tile mapping. I will do an outside and an inside thing, and hopefully that will show enough to get the gist. Alrighty. Let's start with a bit of cliff edge. Alright, and we'll make it 2 tiles high. Alright, so if we put that in there, you'll see that we have a little issue where it's joining onto that. So we don't want that. We do want that flat, however. So I'm holding right mouse button and shift, and I'm just going to grab those 2 tiles. Now when I let go of shift and paste, it'll just give me the normal tile. But if I hold shift and paste, it'll give me the exact tile that I copied, which was those 2. So for this one, I want to put that tile down, and then for this, because it's a corner piece, I want to just copy. That's right mouse click and shift on that, and paste, which is left mouse click and shift on that. But now it's got that annoying line, so let's just get rid of that and fill in that shadow. Wunderbar! We have ourselves a little bit of heaven. Heaven on a popsicle stick. Right. Neato. Now, this is too far down for my liking. Whatever shall I do? I will right mouse click and shift, and then I'll move it up 1 and left mouse click. Now I can just hold shift and get rid of that, and it won't mess with anything. So if I want to go here and click, say I have so I put that there, and I'll decide, oh, I don't want it there. I want to instead delete it. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Well, that's easy to remedy. All we have to do is shift click on the grass, shift click on that part, and voila, we didn't mess it up. Brilliant. Alright, so we might want cliff edge. Oh no, it looks like it's got that thing there. So shift click on that, copy, paste. Easy peasy. Oh, now we've got an inside part. Okay, now let's try that with a bit of what did I call it? I can't even remember what it's really late. It's like 4 in the morning. So, excuse me if I can't remember anything, or if I'm talking too quietly. Alright. We want to stagger. We want to stagger this area. We don't want just flat walls, all of the same height. We want a little bit of variation. So, we're going to just plan that. Oh no! What happened? Well, obviously, we're going to have to fix that. It's 2 tiles high and bing! Yee! Now, because this is 2 tiles high, we need it to be 4. So, if we put 2 tiles of height there, it still looks a bit dicky. Well, let's just go like that. There we go. That looks a little bit better. But wait, if we want, we can actually hook it up so that this becomes a ledge that's on that and is supported by the weight of that, and it staggers downwards. So how are we going to do that? Quite simple. We need a straight edge here to begin with. So to do that, we just make ourselves in a blank spot. Oop, careful of running off the edge. A little square. And we're just going to copy that, and we've got the middle tile. Alright, that part was easy. Now what? Now we want the bottom tiles for that. So we're just going to copy that, put that there. Now we could copy this one and put that there, but that's going to look silly. So we want the middle tile, and voila! Now it looks like that crumbles onto that and then comes down here. But the same height of those, see, they're all 4. This is 2 and 2. Pretty simple, yeah? Alright. What else can shift tile mapping do? Let's try an indoor map. Sorry if I don't sound very awake. Alright, just grab that. Any old tile will do. There we go. There. Alright, we have a house. We have a house with a door. We have a house with a door and some walls. We want to move, actually we want to move the whole thing up one. There we go. And just even it up there. There we go. Now, we have a very square, very bland house. Maybe we want to liven it up a bit. Yes, let's put in a little section there. That'll be a nice bedroom. Now let's lay down some carpet. Yes. And maybe we'll make a runner that goes over here. Yeah. And a table. Yeah. And what else you reckon? We'll just add a few little bits and pieces. These are edits that I've made a while ago, so don't be surprised if you don't have them, because frankly I wouldn't expect, well, these aren't my edits, these are somebody else's edits. I don't have the name on me right now, but they did a whole series of the beds and stuff, and they're pretty freaking awesome. There's my pretty little, just put up a little all of this. Oh, let's put a seat at the table. And a yellow window, because why not? Actually, there we go. Lovely. We have the beginnings of a house. A particularly good looking house. Oh, here are some of my that it's some more of. We do need a bed. There we go, we have a bed. And a coat. Somebody has a table. And no, it's not in this set. Alright. There we go. We have a kitchen. We have a table. Wunderbar. Now, one thing. This carpet looks a bit shitty. I mean, look at it. Carpets don't go like that. It should be a square. It should be going behind that wall in a square pattern, because that wall isn't a solid thing. The wall is like that thick. It's one tile thick. So basically the wall would end there, and then behind those two tiles would be things that we could put there, like cabinets and pianos and carpet. So what we want to do is we want to shift and drag along the edges that we want to change. So doing that gives us the middle tile of the carpet, this sort of tile, the blank one. Then we want to go around the edges, and voila, we have a carpet that looks like it's behind the actual thing. But oh, sorry, there's something else that's weird, that's annoying me. There's gonna be a lot of room behind that table, isn't there? I know, let's move the table down. So we can just shift copy, shift paste, and let's shift that. Actually, let's move it all the way along. Make it a big carpet. A nice big carpet. There we go. And now we want to move that down. Well, we can't do that. We have to actually go and get the seat again because of the way tiles are set up. There we go. That's looking a little better. The table is obviously ends there, and then there's a chair behind it, so it's up against the wall. That looks much better. Now, we've got a little bit more room for moving around in the kitchen, but the bedroom looks a bit blur. I think it might be this carpet, so let's just change the carpet around a bit, shall we? Uh-oh, I just put them wrong. That's fine, and copy that one. Oh, nope, gotta hold shift. There we go, now the carpet goes behind the wall. Let's put that there. Now it looks like she's got a wardrobe. Well, whoever owns this room has got a wardrobe behind the wall as well. Yay! And if we get our little... let's get one of those. Now it looks like she's got a little table there. It's looking pretty snazzy, actually. Now if we got rid of this, move that, move that along like that, got a bit of that. Actually, we could probably go like this, use that there, and pretty sure I had one floating around a bit. Apparently I don't. Bugger. Well, we could do that and then have... oh, I'm an idiot. Well, we have this. We can do this. There we go. Of course, we'd need to put an event there too. Overlap. Detail. Wait, was there a better one around? No, not on this chipset. Alright. There we go. Wonderful. Now we can walk up here and walk around, and we've got ourselves a decent looking area. This place is still a little bare, so let's move it down a little bit. Ha! There we go. Oh, there. Now it looks like we've actually got... that'll do. Now we can just do that. In fact, we could go like this and just make it like that. If I could find the double... There we go. Oh, there we go. They're the back ones I did. Yay! Now we've got that done. And it's a neat looking little house. A little roomier than what I usually subscribe to when it comes to houses. But you know what? I think that is a pretty cool looking house. Alright, so let's erase that. And one more little thingy. What am I doing? Brain. There we go. One last one. We'll do a cave. Alright, so let's do a pretty simple, pretty quick cave. I like to go a bit weird with my caves. 2 tiles high. There we go, that looks good. If we shift click that and move that there, we've got ourselves just a little hidey corner. And now we can choose that. There we go. We've got ourselves a pretty neat looking cave. We could add, you know, mix everything up and go like that and make it all work together sort of thing. We could make a sort of fold right here if we so wanted. Just shift clicking the corners for just the little parts. Oh, it looks like it folds in on itself. We could go a bit higher. We could make a wall that goes over here so it looks like it's overlapping. We could get rid of certain walls and have them come across so that they're not quite what they seem to be. Let's see, those two, but that one's the same height, but they're, you know. Or we could make a little 1x1 wall, and we need just a pillar. Copy that. There we go. We've got a little 1x1 wall, little 1 in height, 1 in width. We can do all sorts of little things if we know what we're doing. So we could make that turn into a corner. We could turn that flat. We could make this too long. We could do that jutting up and have it like a totally different piece that it's underneath. Maybe it's another one of these and it's 1 tile high plus a little bit of that, like it's that shape. So overlaying it, it would be like that, but underneath there. Now another thing you can do is with these auto tiles. How wonderful. Except they don't really go against the wall. So if we hold shift, we can do a little something like that. It makes it blend in a little, which is kind of cool. But what if we want to make it sort of like that, but with the differences? Well, we can do that. Let's make a little square like this. Now if we right click that and that, we get them. If we right click and paste, we get these, and they're next to each other without actually fusing. Now you can do all sorts of neat little things with this kind of thing. If we go like that, we get the corner piece that we can use. Whoop. And we can just fill that in. Or oopsies. Made a boo-boo. Oh, there we go. We've got one of those. And then we can do something like that. Now, say we wanted that to bend inwards, we can just copy, paste, so it doesn't lead on to the next room. So far, looking pretty snazzy. So, the only problem is, the big problem, is that when you use decorative part, it's a good idea to get this ground tiles and stuff out of the way before you add decorative parts, because if you want to copy a decorative part and say we shift copy and we put it over here, that's not going to work. So if we just copy it and put it here, that's going to mess up our carefully arranged stuff. So get the base tiles done first, get happy with them, and then decide what you want to do. If you want to change things up a little bit, if you want to do a bit of vim, you know, figure it out beforehand. Let's see. I swear to God, I'm gonna get that cat in trouble in a minute. Oh, that one. There we go. Maybe a few pebbles. Now you can do this with most of the auto tiles. That is water tiles, any of these, wall tiles, water tiles, fence tiles. Fence posts are especially aggravating because sometimes you'll just want to move them, like, say, let's see, yes, I know. You want to move it like that, but it's not joining up. Well, shift click, put that like that. However, if you just shift and click it, you're going to get an X formation. So, you want to be careful with that type of thing. These type of tiles again will mess up under tiles if you try to remove them. They do come in handy if you want to do like just colouring sort of thing. Shoo, 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 chunk, 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 chunk. Aha! You know, just a little bit of messing around. Oh yes, water tiles. So let's say we have a little bit of a yes, there's one more tile thingy that we haven't done quite yet. So let me just get this area done, edited a little bit. Right. GG man. Right, we want a water tile. We have a water tile. We want to create a tunnel. But first we want to create our water tile. Alright, nice. Now as you can see the little square parts. Again, just hold your shift button when placing them, go around the outside and do that. unless you want that at the water's edge, in which case you'll have to do a little finicky working, messing around with it. So if you want that one like that, just put that aside and click on the corner you want it on. And done. Alright, water tile, that part done. However, you want, I'm thinking I want that to go off into the nether. So if we shift click that and go up, okay, it goes in there. But what if we want it to, oh, we don't want that one. We want that side and that side. Yeah, there we go. And we can just go like that. Haha! Brilliant. So, as you see there, we give the illusion of a sort of tunnel, pseudo tunnel. You can do all sorts of things with shift mapping. It's really, once you get used to it, once you get into the groove of things and understand what you're doing affects what you are doing. That made total sense. What you're doing affects what goes on the map. It can lead to a lot of very good looking maps if you know what you're doing and how to use it. So I highly recommend you teach yourself and you learn, because it's quite a versatile tool, and the best mappers tend to, or most of the best mappers tend to know how to use it, or learn pretty quickly how it is used, because frankly it's an awesome piece of skill that you can pick up. It allows you to create maps like this, where you have pieces of ground tile next to each other. It allows you to work out the water like that, so that it can go down across cliffs and stuff like that. It will let you oh yes, it's totally, oh, it'll let you do these kinds of things. Putting you know, holes behind walls and that kind of stuff. It comes in very handy. Don't yeah, these tons of games. Don't worry about that. It can here we go. It can help you do stuff like this, like separate roof tiles that are next to the same roof tile, but as you can see there's the line between them, so it makes it look like that they're not joined. Or adding that lip to the bottom of the the upsticky roofy thingy, so that it looks like it's joined but not, sort of thing. Grass, different shapes of grass, lots of different shapes of grass. Makes it look like the houses are overlapping the ground, as though they've actually been built on stone and on the dirt instead of around it, that it's been paved right up to the doors. Things like don't know if there's anything to show here really. Oh, things like this with the ground tiles and that just makes it a lot more versatile. It can help you get the most out of your fences. As you can see, it's going down and going up to the wall. carpet behind walls, tables that the walls overlap. Work in progress, but as you can see, lots of different kinds of staggering, height works, fences working together, houses that actually look like the different roof heights, that kind of thing. It can help a lot with with what you're doing, like rivers, and it's really very useful skill to learn. Why is that too high when that's... No, that's right. I was gonna say I've done it wrong. No. It can enable you to do things like well, just in general. Full room carpeting. Just carpet the whole room. Having well, that part's an actual carpet. That's part of a different tile, as you can see. There's different tile. Where is that one? Am I going blank? Well, oh yes, that's 2 carpet tiles. Just just that part of the carpet tile with that chucked on. Just adds a little more. You can do things like that, like have the 2 forests together without actually merging into one. Always a happy day. Carpets like this, which go behind the walls. It's such a useful skill, and I highly recommend it. Oh, and these. This is actually set above hero. It's an actual chip tile, like one of these tiles. These are actually the roof tiles. What happens is that I went like that, shift clicked, got rid of that, and put it one of these tiles below it, and actually grab that tile and put it over the top. Now the person can just walk straight through without worrying. Which is yay! Yay! Sorry if I'm going like... you can do things like this. That's a half tile. There and there. And that's a full tile. So I just grabbed that and then went around the edges. Actually, I didn't do that. I went corner, 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 corner. Grabbed that tile, put it up the top, and then just added the 2 tiles on the side, and voila! Just shift mapping at its shift mapping at its finest, and it helps with things like just creating little door sort of sections that aren't like full doors, but you could still walk through them, and you know that you can walk through them. 2 tables close together, set to make look just like 2 tables. Again, carpets, walls, more carpeting, even more walls and carpeting, a table underneath, yep. more carpeting. See, running that along, and then that in the way, I just copied that tile, put it there, well, put that tile there, and then just copied the corner and edge tiles, put them so it looks like that overlaps it. Yeah, it's such a simple thing that most people just forget to do, or don't really learn to do, and then they just miss out on so much. Like with this one, is it this one? Oh no, that's a different tile, don't worry about that. Just paths and stuff like that. Even the walls. Where is it? That was just my... I plan maps out like that. I just... That's the quarter, that's the quarter, yeah, that's the quarter, and up there's the thing. Yeah. So, like... Oh, jeez. That's not a good example of walls. But even going out of the map and stuff like that, you can have all kinds of weird shapes with grass. Let me see if I've got another one. No save? Yep. Alright. Here we have a big jumble of all kinds of houses all linked together. And, hello cat. As you can see, there's just houses. Actually, I don't think this was the best one. I mean, you can see the overlappage and whatnot. Ow, cat, don't scratch. And the actual tiling on and the fence. So, as you can see, it can help a lot with a lot of things that you do. It's very helpful with mapping. This is really running up my time, so I'm going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed this and that it was helpful and useful. So, yeah. Okay. Bye!